What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and as you can see, I got the Pixel 9 Pro XL on deck. And guys, I've been using this device for like 2 weeks now, and I've been giving it a lot of praises on YouTube. But this device is not perfect. So today what we're going to talk about is the caveats. And when I say caveats, I mean the drawbacks, the things I don't like, the things that I think Google could have did different, and what they should do different next time. Okay, YouTube, so this is not going to be a long video. We're just going to get into the things that I'm not feeling about this device, because I done told y'all the good, but I got to be honest with y'all about the bad. So the first caveat we're going to get into, guys, is these shiny sides. I'm just not feeling them. I wish Google would have went with titanium or brushed aluminum. They could have did Apple's homework. As you can see, we got the frame looking like Apple's homework. It looks like an iPhone. But also just realize iPhone got like a titanium build, so it's no fingerprints, because if you want to rock this device with no case, these sides get disgusting really quick. Google should have put a microfiber in the box with this device. Now, another thing I don't like about this device, guys, is Google is charging top dollar for this device. It's an over $1,000 flagship, and they went with older storage. They went with UFS 3.1, and they could have went with UFS 4.0 like a Galaxy S24 Ultra. That device came out in January and had the latest storage. So 6 months later, this device definitely should have UFS 4.0, because that really affects the rendering and the writing speeds on this device. And if you're going to have a flagship competing with other Pro and Ultra devices, you definitely need the top tier storage going on. Now, another issue with this being a device called the Pro device, and especially this one being called the XL, this device starting with 128 gigs of storage is old school. This device should have started at 256 gigs of storage. It shouldn't be no 128 variant. It was years ago, it's 5-6 years ago, devices and manufacturers start switching over to 256 gigs being the base. And with Google wanting to compete with other flagship devices that are Pro and Ultra, they should have at least had a base that started at 256. Now you in direct competition with the S24 Ultra, because when you start at 128 gigs and $9.99, so now for me to get 256 gigs, I gotta spend $100 or $200 more, and now I'm directly competing with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. One thing about the Pixel was always $200-$300 cheaper than the S24 Ultra, and it made it a great deal. But what you put in such a small storage option as the base price, now you really honestly bump the price up on this device. So when you bump the price up, you definitely have to have a device that performs. Okay, so one of the reasons that I use Pixels is for the computational photography. I think Pixel does a really good job with post-processing pictures and giving you a great image. Now, on the video side, the video was cool on this device. Definitely on the front-facing camera. And on the rear-facing camera, it's definitely some decent 4K video. But the way you pricing this phone is competing with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. That device can shoot up to 8K. I'm not a big fan of video boosts. Having to record some video and have it go to the cloud and have it be doctored and digitized and sent back to the phone, I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like Google should just dial in the video that they have, work on the sensors that they have, and just get the best video possible. Focus on that, the best video possible straight out of the device. I'm just not a fan of video boosts. I don't like that at all, especially as a content creator. Last but not least, I just say raw performance, guys. If I was in a squeeze, or I was in a situation where I only had the phone and I wanted to produce some content because I'm a content creator, I feel like when it comes to actually managing or editing some 4K video on this device, because the processing power in this device lays in AI, sometimes it may come up short, or it may make the process just a little longer, because the Tensor G4 is not as powerful as far as raw performance as the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Now, I'm not saying that this device underperforms. I can do the daily tasks just fine. I don't have any issues with this device or issues with any thermals. But in another Pixel, like the next Pixel, as we go along, I would like to see performance on the AI side and just raw performance also. It's here, but we know that this processor, as far as benchmarks go, as far as raw performance, is a little weak. That's just how it is. So when it comes to the next Pixel, I would just like to see performance on both sides, the AI side and just the raw performance side, for somebody like me who's a content creator who might edit a reel really quick on my phone. But those are just some caveats of the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. It's your boy BG Tech Life. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. I'm out. Peace.